You said that for you art is not all your life.
Mm-hmm. And that's true, yeah.
You have any other sort of interests?
Well, actually, when I said art is not my life, it was that I'm not talking about interests even. I'm talking about probably more serious matters. I mean, it strikes me that it's an odd thing for someone to say art is their life. I mean, for me, there's my wife Desiree. That's my life. And I was about to say art comes, you know, a poor second. But I don't think even that's true. I mean, I would put friends, you know, there are things important to me in life that art is going to take a second place to all the time, every time. I guess I've always, you know, I've always been like that, is that the way I live my life, or the things that are important, you know, for some people it's family, but you know, there is only Des and myself. We don't have children, so there's not, if you like, there's not that complication. And you know, not having children makes you basically, as a couple, I suppose, selfish, and that we are sort of joined at the hip, for want of a better term, and as we get older we're going to be like Darby and Joan, I guess. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't see why you would have to dedicate yourself to art to be good at it. Because to say that sort of implies that the only way to get good at art is to work hard and to be dedicated and to progress. I've always been suspicious of that concept.
You mean too much pain isn't a guarantee for results?
Too much pain?
Yeah, too much pain in the creative process.
Well, how would you extract? How do people get pain from creating? Or you're talking about angst or something like that? I just don't have any concept of that. And struggle. On occasion, I'll be working on a project, and in fact, I'm working on one at the moment that I'm, if you'd like to talk about it that way, I'm struggling with. Except I won't struggle. It's to one side, and I'm working on other things, and along the way, so you know, solutions maybe will present themselves. If they don't, it'll stay at one side. In one sense, life's too short to struggle. But I know what you're getting at, and it goes a lot deeper than that. It goes to a certain concept of how an artist should be. There's the angst. Nothing is worth it unless it's been dragged out of you in some sort of monumental, almost superhuman struggle. But you know, the history of art is littered with artists for whom it's come very easily, and they've lived basically happy lives.
So in fact, the art of it is to make people believe that it was very difficult.
I suppose in some artists' cases it is, but not in mine. I mean, I really don't care whether people think I've struggled or it's come easily to me. Most of the time it comes easily, and in the end, you look at a piece of art. You create a piece of art. I create a photograph. A painter creates a painting. you can talk about that piece of art, you can talk about the, you know, the creation of it, why, what and wherefore, but in the end, when you let go of it, it goes out into the world. It goes out into the world on its own. You don't accompany it to, every time somebody looks at it, explain, you know, oh, I meant this, you know, when I was creating it. It has to stand on its own.